And we say good morning to you. There we go. Thank you for being with us. We are live again at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton on this Monday, December the 19th. You got less than a week now to get it all done. We'll be telling you about some of the folks you can go by and shop at, of course, our retail sponsors, and we'll do that throughout the course of the show. We are live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton again on this Monday, December the 19th. Show number 1,763. Going to be joined by Andrea Lewis from Northeast Community Credit Union. She's our regular Monday morning visitor from Chick-fil-A here at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. Also, Mike Barnett joins us. Big John's Closeout. Cold weather coming. They're changing the forecast. It keeps changing every day. Some days it gets worse than others as far as what's going to happen, but we do have cold weather coming. He's going to stop by and tell us about how to make sure your home or your place of where you live, be it in a trailer, an apartment, condo, home, whatever, is fully winterized and ready to go, because we're down to single digits coming in here this weekend for the overnight lows, so we got to be ready to go for that. He's going to join us. Also, Daniel Grindstaff comes by, bringing that banjo. It is Christmas week. Bring that banjo by and play a little music on the banjo, including a Christmas song. He said he's got one worked up for us. He's going to scrub it off for us. We're excited about that. And then also, Tanner Cook's going to join us. Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News. Lots going on in the world of sports, which is why we're here. So we're going to do all that and a whole lot more here again on this Monday, live at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabeth. Let's get it going as we always do. Here are the Kingdom Airs. Can we do that? Well, let's see. Let's bring it up here and bring you the Kingdom Airs singing the national anthem here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're very excited about that. Then we got a lot of sports to take a look at. How about the boys yesterday? My boys, the Raiders. They gagged one last week. They won a crazy one last night. I'm not real sure. I watched this playback about 10 times, and I'm thinking, what was the guy thinking from the Patriots? Threw it across field, got it intercepted. We ran it back on the final play of the game and beat them. It was 24-24, and it was a crazy ending and really a bonehead play, quite frankly, by the Patriot guy, which I think Belichick pretty much said that without saying it in his post-game comments. Anyway, we'll take a look at that. Some college football. There is one bowl game today, only one that really matters anyway this bowl season. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, the Thundering Herd. We are Marshall playing today against UConn down in Myrtle Beach in Conway, South Carolina. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, it's the only one going on. A full plate of football over the weekend. We'll talk about that. Wednesday is national signing date for college football. Who's doing well there? The same olds are doing very well, quite frankly. The rich are going to get richer, apparently, as it looks, in terms of getting five-star prospects and five-star players to come play for them. So we'll talk all about that. Lots of some baseball news, college basketball, some hockey, high school basketball. It's all straight ahead. But first, the Kingdom Airs here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Linda Pierce says, good morning from Ohio. Good morning, Linda Pierce. Thank you for being with us, young lady. Appreciate that very, very much. We are live at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton on the Tom Daly Sports Show. 297-1266. Just had two folks getting ready to come on the show call in for trays on Saturday for Christmas Eve, and so folks are doing that a lot. 297-1266. You get the trays, the nugget trays, and the strip trays cold, and then show you how to reheat it. And they'll give you those instructions to do that. So that's a way to look at it for Christmas Day or Christmas morning, whatever the case may be. When you need, if you want Chick-fil-A on Christmas, it's going to be closed, of course. So they'll give you an opportunity to do that. Both lines are running through here to start it on this Monday. So you have two lines to drive through, two lanes. So remember, if you're getting gift cards, a lot of folks will be doing it this week. If you get more than three, please come in here and get them rather than going through drive-through and slowing them down, because you got to activate the cards, and so they want you to not slow things down, and we totally get that. So anyway, we appreciate that very, very much. Hello to Linda. She is in Ohio, in the Buckeye State. What is the temperature this morning, Linda Pierce, where you are, young lady, in Ohio? I'm curious to know. All right, let's take a look at baseball and get it started. I got several moves over the last couple of days. Red Sox adding to their lineup. They get Justin Turner from the Dodgers. 2-year contract worth $22 million. Most of his career at third base, Turner won't unseat Rafael Devers at the hot corner. He'll probably see a lot of his action at DH because J.D. Martinez over the weekend signed with the Dodgers. So Turner hit .278, 13 homers, 128 games this past season. Hit .340 after July 1st, so the guy was on fire after the 1st of July. And so Justin Turner, now a Boston Red Sox 2-year, $22 million contract. Michael Brantley returning to the Astros, 1-year, $12 million deal with a chance to make $4 million more in incentives. So when he was in the lineup last season, had 5 home runs. He's a career .298 hitter in 14 seasons. So split his time between left field and designated hitter last year. He was hurt some of the season, but when he was in there, he was very good. He played in only 64 games while missing the playoffs, underwent an arthroscopic shoulder repair in August. So they're back with a 1-year, $12 million deal from Michael Brantley with the Astros. The Cubs, Drew Smiley heading off to the Cubs, made 22 starts last season for Chicago. Pitching well in the second half, so he was there, and he's going to stay there, I should say, my bad. So he's going to be there. And let's see. They picked up Dansby Swanson from the Braves over the weekend and center fielder Cody Bellinger. So Cub fans should be fairly happy because they're trying to do things better to better the ball club. So those are 3 baseball transactions to tell you about. We are live here at Chick-fil-A. 297-1266 is the number to call. And you've got those chickens, those little, stuffed cows, I should say, here at Chick-fil-A for $6.99. We'll get you one of those and show you here in just a minute. By the way, one other story in baseball. The home run baseball of Aaron Judge that set the record, broke Roger Maris's single-season home run record, sold for $1.5 million. Aaron Judge's baseball. Second highest paid for a baseball auction, which I find interesting. The number one was Mark McGwire's home run back in the day, which I find very interesting. So Aaron Judge winning it fair and square and doing what he did without benefit of performance-enhancing drugs, as was the case with McGwire, which has been proven. So the baseball that Aaron Judge hit is $1.5 million what they paid for it. Somebody paid for it in an auction house in New Jersey. So the guy he set the opening bid for $1 million, and they got $1.5 million for Aaron Judge's baseball. Not too bad, huh? I would think I'm going to be okay. We are live again at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton on this Monday. He says it's cold outside. Well, it is, but it's not like it's going to be. Let me set the weather forecast for you here, for those of us here local. And we'll let you know what it's going to be like over the next several days heading into Christmas. We're going to get a white Christmas? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. We're going to have a cold Christmas, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a white Christmas. So, and, it is what it is. For example, today 43, tomorrow 47, Wednesday 50, Thursday 52. This is why I'm a little skeptical about it's going to snow and stick, but in the mountains it probably will. Here I don't think so, but that's me. I'm kind of a weather geek, so Jesse would probably tell me otherwise. Of course, he wants me to know that it's going to be like a foot of snow, and it's not going to happen. Thursday, 52, and a 70% chance of rain. Now, Friday gets a little interesting, but then it warms back up by Monday. But here we go. Friday, as it is now, here in the Tri-Cities, early morning rain changing to snow showers, rapidly falling temperatures from the 30s into the teens. By the afternoon, wet roads could become icy, probably will in the mountains. Winds 20 to 30 with higher gusts, low wind chills, about an inch of snow expected. All this, it can change 100 times between now and then. Now, Friday night, the 23rd, cloudy, a few flurries, low near 7, wind chills way below 0. So Friday and Friday night would appear to be your tough days. So, and then Christmas Eve, high near 20, winds 15 to 25. And then Christmas Eve, 9 degrees will be your overnight low. So it is going to be cold, but it's going to warm back up. That's the part I like. Never too cold or too hot for too long here where we live. By Monday, it's going to be in the 40s. Next Wednesday, the 28th, is going to be in the 50s. So whatever we have is going to last 2 days. It's going to be gone. So it's not like we live in Vermont where they got a foot of snow. So everybody's flipping out over the weather. It's like, okay, it's cold. Yeah, it's December. Hello, it's supposed to be cold. Blows my mind what people get all worked up over. It's December, for goodness sakes. It's supposed to be cold. All right, enough of that. We have Leslie and we have Andrea going to join us. Leslie's going to come talk to us about Sycamore Shoals. Final push to, they got a gift shop there at Sycamore Shoals. If you have someone on your list that is of historical interest in nature, they have a lot of things to talk about that. And we're going to do that right after this break. We are live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Rick Walters Horseman Insurance, where we proudly have our car insurance. Takes care of me, and we'll have him right after this here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
And one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, auto insurance. How can you help folks with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things that we do here at Horace Mann is we kind of target our niche market as educators, school teachers, school employees, cafeteria workers, custodians, superintendents. We cater towards the educational community, and we design all of our products for that purpose. Some of the things that we do, for example, if a teacher has an accident and she has her Horace Mann insurance on school property or while she's on school business, even if it's her fault, no matter what her deductible is, we're not going to charge her a deductible. We're going to waive that. If her car gets vandalized on school property, we're not going to have a deductible for that either. If somebody takes something out of her car while it's on school property, that's also going to be covered with no deductible. If they have, say, a computer that belongs to the school and they get into a car wreck and it gets destroyed, we're going to replace that computer for the school system. And so if they ever have to transport a student in their car, a lot of companies would consider that business use of your car. And so what Horace Mann does, we said, hey, look, we understand that you're a teacher and there's an emergency situation at times, even though the school board says not to do it. If you're going on a field trip and the bus holds 30 kids and you got 33 going, and you might throw 3 in the back seat and follow the bus, and for whatever reason that you have to take a student in your car, we're going to make sure that liability insurance extends to that child, and they'll be, all the medical bills and that sort of stuff will be covered.
Lots of reasons to give him a call if you're an educator or not an educator. Either way, to get a quote from Horace Mann Insurance. How do we get a hold of your social media and phone number?
Yes, you can go to horacemann.com, which I have on the board up here, or you can go to call us here at 543-0059, option 4, ring right to my desk. Usually that phone number is good until about 10 o'clock at night because we do cover the West Coast. There's agents, in California, so we've always got someone answering the phone here up until at least 10 o'clock at night.
Rick Walters, one of our great sponsors here of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, and we're awful proud that he's one of our sponsors here on the ball games and on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
And we're back with the Tom Bailey Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Well, you don't know because I can't get her on the screen, but we're going to get her on the
I'm
screen.
trying to go this way or that.
No, there you go.
There we go.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning. I'm good.
Yes.
How about you?
Yeah, Merry
Good.
Christmas. Yeah. Good. Sycamore Shoals, final week. It's Christmas week. We're going to be hammering this all week long. It is Christmas week, and you need to go to your respective places, in this case, Sycamore Shoals, and make some purchases at the gift shop. Gift shop. So there's a lot going on in the gift shop. We're going to talk about that in a moment, but what else do we got? You got a couple of events?
We've got, at the very first weekend of January, we've got Old Christmas at the Fort. And that's going to be January 7th and 8th. 7th and 8th, they'll be down in the cabins. They're doing different cabins, different countries, and their Christmas customs. And they celebrated, back in the 1700s, they celebrated Christmas all the way through the first week of January.
Did it really?
They did.
That's
so
awesome.
you'll get to visit the different cabins. It's like Welsh, English, I want to say Scottish, but that's the only one they didn't cover. They should have covered that one. But German, they've got different cabins doing different things. So
We have a lot of Scottish heritage
we do.
around here, do we not?
Scottish, Irish heritage,
Yep.
we do.
So, in fact, I'm Scott. I mean, my background goes back to
Back
Scotland.
to Scottish,
Yep.
Irish.
So this is going to be on the 7th and 8th. Yeah.
Of January, all day long in the fort, in the cabins.
Mhm.
And then we've got our auditions have opened up for Liberty. There you go.
Put that up there for you can see what we're talking about.
You can get online now and you can sign up to audition. Whether you want a speaking part or a non-speaking part, you'll come to the auditions, fill out the paperwork, and those that want speaking parts can try out.
Yeah.
And
Do you have a narrator?
we need one.
Do you?
Yeah, we can. You'll have to act. You'll have to dress up. Is that okay?
I don't care.
But anyway,
How would I dress up, Leslie? What would I have to be wearing?
like
so?
the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
Clothing from the colonial
period?
period.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Huh.
They've got clothing there. You could check it out.
Well,
You don't have to buy it.
so,
So we got those two things at the park. In the park gift shop, we have brand new shirts for the fishermen. They're the SPF material, really nice. They say Sycamore Shoals on them. Got a trout, a wonderful trout, and Watauga River down the sleeve. So come get your fishing shirts for Christmas.
colors.
We've got light blue and a light green.
Okay. So there's a stocking stuffer, or well, I can get into stocking, but a present
Yeah.
is an official Sycamore Shoals Watauga River T-shirt.
Right, and I do think our fishing shirts are expensive. I think ours are cheaper than most places you get them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't you?
What are the hours the gift shop's open?
We are open every day, Monday through Saturday, from 9 until 4, closed from 11 to 12 for lunch. And then on Sundays, we're open from 1 to 4:30.
So, and there's more than T-shirts in the gift shop.
Oh, yes.
So, if you have someone who loves history,
yes. Come get them.
there's books and books. Used to be walking sticks in there too.
There are items, all kinds of things.
Yep, walking sticks, books of history, not just of Elizabeth and the Sycamore Shoals, but all kinds of history books, right?
Yes, yes.
At one point, there were some DVDs in there too. So,
Yep, got little stuffed animals.
Got
for
stuffed
kids.
animals? That's cool.
Yep.
So a lot of cool things at the Sycamore Shoals gift shop. And they're going to be open virtually all week, right?
Yes.
Yep. And then we'll shut her down for the obvious. So if you're looking for something unique, you would find it at the Sycamore Shoals gift shop.
We
For sure.
will be closed on, I think we're closed for the weekend this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So hurry down.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, come down today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Mhm.
And after that,
Yep.
they're going home. And
Our first big break of the year.
and,
Woo.
and hunker down and bundle up.
There you go.
Or bundle up and hunker down, I guess. So, are you a fan of winter weather?
I like it. We went sleigh riding last big snow. My husband and I.
You went sleigh riding?
We had sleds and we went down our hill
You and Hub?
for a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were worn out.
You're tired, went inside. Yep.
Yeah,
That's awesome. So, see, you're still a kid at heart.
we are.
Yeah,
We
went on
try.
sleds down the slope together. Sled
Side
ride.
yard.
Side yard. That's awesome. You guys ever went tubing?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Snow tubing? Yeah. Anyway, Sycamore Shoals Gift Shop. That's where you want to go and check out some really cool things, some very unique items. Stuffed animals. You've got the walking sticks for someone who likes to walk or your hike. You've got the T-shirts. You've got the different books about different parts of our history, both local and statewide. Is that a fair statement? That's what we got in there.
Yeah.
So all that and a whole lot more at the Sycamore Shoals Gift Shop. Jesse's grinning because he knows he's going to come over and talk about winter weather.
Snow.
I just want to slap him.
You ought to
so.
get him to sing too.
Can he sing?
He can.
Come on over, Jesse. Leslie, I'll see. Are you back with me next week?
I can be.
All right.
Yeah.
But you're off. So
I'm off, but that's all right.
It's up
I'll
to
be
you.
here.
It's up to
Okay.
you.
We'll be here eating. We
All
eat
right.
here every day.
Yes, you do. So I will look forward to seeing you
All right.
next
week.
Monday. Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
You take care.
Yes. Hope you guys have a great Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Yep. We are here. We are live. I want to get him in here real quick. He just clocked in, so he can't talk long because he is busy. And then Miss Lewis is front and center, ready to go, coming up next here. All right, come on in, let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's get this over with because he's going to be happy, and I'm not going to be happy. So
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So go ahead and get it over with. He loves talking snow and winter weather. He's a weather guy. And so he told me last week could be an Arctic front coming. Now I'm reading I keep reading it's changing. So first we're going to get hammered with snow, then we're not going to get some snow. It's going to be really cold. So what on this Monday, we got 4 or 5 days before it gets here, what is going to happen this weekend, sir?
So, and the reason you see the change in the forecast is originally we had a track of that low pressure system along the East Coast. That sets us up for the primary to get heavy snowfall. That track shifted west, so now it's expected to be somewhere over the Ohio Valley or the Appalachians, which what that does for us is it does give us the potential for some snow as that Arctic front comes in, but not to the degree that what we'll see to our west. So what's going to happen is you're going to see this really dramatic Arctic front come in early Friday, and you're going to see the winds pick up, and you're going to see precipitation go from rain to snow, and it's going to drop like a rock over a very short period of time. So you're going to go from probably the low 40s early Friday morning to single digits by Friday evening. And you're going to see wind chills in the 5 to 15 below zero category by Friday evening. The flash freeze is going to be a big risk because you're going to have such a quick drop in temperatures that even if you get just a dusting of snow, you're going to be looking at, any moisture freezing on the roadways rapidly based off the precipitation that we had earlier in the day. Right now, it's difficult to determine the accumulations because of the amount of moisture with the system as the cold moves in. If you get more low pressure to develop to our south, then we could see a better chance for accumulation. If it's just a frontal passage, then it would be lighter snow. So anywhere from, I think, a dusting to a few inches on the table. Early thoughts, we'll see, more fine-tuned as we get closer. And your Christmas weekend is probably going to be the coldest that we've had since at least 2000 and probably not since the 80s. Or probably since the 80s, rather. You're going to see highs only in the teens on Saturday, only the 20s on Sunday, lows in the single digits.
Roads going to get slick?
I think so.
In the
like I
mountains?
said, in the mountains at least, with that flash freeze potential. Like I said, accumulating snowfall could have an impact too, but even if you don't get that, your moisture from anything that falls is going to freeze because you're going to have such a dramatic drop in temperatures. So
You're trying to scare me. So
I'm just telling you how it is. I mean, that's pretty high confidence.
I'm just teasing. Hello, Jimmy Buck. Hello to Reba Whitehead. We're live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. So, but in all seriousness, if you are going to be traveling and going over the mountains, and generally when you leave here, you have to go in the mountains in some direction. If you're going into Kentucky, you have to go up 23. If you go up, up to West Virginia, going up in the mountains, you're going across the western North Carolina, going to the mountains. If you're going south, you don't. But if you're going anywhere north, northeast, northwest, one would be smart to check the forecast before you take off.
Absolutely, and this is something to make note of too. If you're going into the Ohio Valley, I would really keep an eye on the forecast because that area is probably looking at a blizzard this weekend. I'd say, the eastern half of the Ohio Valley, definitely some snow. Once you get the western half of the Ohio Valley towards like Indiana, maybe Illinois, but like in that zone right there, could be looking at blizzard conditions, high winds, several inches to over a foot of snowfall in some places. So if you're going up there, you really want to check the forecast.
So if you're traveling, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, anywhere in that Virginia, Northern Virginia, going anywhere in that direction, as I'm showing with the fingers.
And west of the Appalachians.
By definition, that would be where?
So
Nashville, place like that?
No, I'm saying like as the Appalachian spine runs. So if you're going to the East Coast, it's going to be mainly rain.
Yeah.
And then you are going to get that flash freeze in the back. But now if you're going anywhere from the Appalachians west to the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, that's where you're going to run into issues.
Yeah, there you go. So, and I'm not sure we're back here this week. I don't think we are. So we may tap into him. We may get him on the phone to do another one here a little bit later on this week. So we get Jesse. We can do one. We've never done one by phone. We can do one by phone.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Be all for that.
Thursday, I'm at Lingerfeld Drug Center. That'd be a good place for me to make sure you can get a phone interview. And then Friday, we'll be at Food City. So I would think Friday will be scramble mode. Everybody going to get groceries and
absolutely
fighting the weather. So
yeah, fighting the weather.
But there again, we're telling you now. So you wake up Friday morning and go, oh my gosh. Well, you're being told Monday what's coming. So we have some wintry weather.
Yep.
But it's going to moderate. I saw it's going to be in the 40s by the first of the week. So
I think the cold's going to stick around through the first half of next week. Now, once you get to New Year's, it probably will moderate, yes.
Yeah.
New Year's is going to be much warmer than Christmas, I'll tell you right now.
There you go. Ho, ho, ho. Do you have your tree up?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Do you have presents under the tree? Is it a real tree or a fake tree?
It's fake tree. I like the real ones. I like the way that they smell, but with our family's allergies, we have not been able to keep a real tree for the last 20 years or so.
White lights or colored lights on your tree?
Colored lights,
There
for
you
sure.
go. All right.
Yeah.
Stockings up. Says Big J on one of the stockings, Jesse.
The presents don't go underneath until Christmas morning. That's usually how my family rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a present snoop?
No, I'm pretty good behaved, I think.
Okay. All
I
right.
think so.
Sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
Are you well behaved when it comes to snooping the presents?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I like the element of surprise.
Santa knows.
Santa knows. Yeah. So would you sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas"? Because folks don't realize you're a very talented singer.
Oh, thank you.
We let it rip, like right now.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, do you want me to do my crooner voice?
Croon it. Give me a little bang.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
Just like the ones I used to know.
Ho, ho, ho.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen
Ho.
to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Ho, 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 ho.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright.
Ho, 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 ho.
And may all your Christmases be white.
There you go. Close my eyes. I think I was listening to Elvis. There you go. Good job.
Thanks.
The Storm Tracker. Where do we find you, sir?
I am Storm Tracker Sacker. That is S-A-C-H-R on the spelling. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can also find me over at Tri-Cities Weather Alert Crew with Michael Gibson and Carolina Weather Authority with meteorologist Mike Griffith.
She's here. She's ready to join us next. Thank you, sir. Jesse,
Thank
the
you.
Storm Tracker Sacker. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. She's in the house. We go from the Thorns to the Rose. She's in the house. Andrea Lewis next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by. She could croon if she wants to, but she don't, and I get that. So I would. When he sang that, I went, woo, woo, woo. Does that add to it or take away from it?
It gave some character.
Okay. So,
Yes, absolutely.
all right. So if you sang, we wish you a Merry Christmas, I'd go, ho, 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 ho. Could we pull it off before we leave here? I mean, just. The lady can sing. I didn't know this. When I mentioned her name to a few people that we know as common friends, they said, oh my gosh, she can sing. I said, really? She's never sung on the show. Oh my gosh, she can sing. So so I got a lot of oh my goshes, you can sing. So maybe. Hello, Linda Wagner. How you doing, lady? Appreciate you. Now, before we get going, let me give you the verse today.
Okay. We
always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that. We won't make any bones about that. So Psalm 145:3 says, for today's verse for the day, great is the Lord and most worthy of praise. His greatness no one can fathom. There you go. Do you realize, and you know this, when we get snow, there are no two snowflakes the same. Now you think of that. Of all the snowflakes that come down, let's just say outside here at Chick-fil-A, if you go out and scoop up snow, and if you went to Denver, Colorado, scooped up snow, according to what I've been told, no two snowflakes are the same. If you put them under a microscope, whatever. It's pretty incredible.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And there's only one person that can do that.
Yeah.
And that's the Lord Jesus.
Amen.
Right? I mean, you can't fight that with me. I don't think they can fight that with you either.
No. Oh, no.
Right.
Well, I was at Food City Friday. I always say when I do this segment about the flowers, if you don't think there's a God, watch this. There's a Christmas cactus. Then you come back with a cyclamen. Then you come back in with poinsettias. Then you come back in with tulips. They've shipped in tulips. You shipped in carnations. I'm forgetting all the different flowers, but I'm thinking he made all these in one day, and they're all different.
Yeah.
Or the trees. Dogwood tree is different than a pine tree. Pine tree is different than an oak tree. They all do the same thing, but they don't do the same thing. And then he set it up where they put out oxygen, and we need oxygen. We put out carbon dioxide, and that's what trees need to survive.
Right.
No one can fathom what he does, or what he did, and what he continues to do.
Right.
So that's the verse of the day. All right. Northeast Community Credit Union. We are going to sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" at the end, and I'm going to give her my best. Ho, 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 ho. That's all I can do. People say, "Do you sing?" No. All I can do is ho, 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 ho. That's it. She's the one's got the talent. I'm just going to, and if I think it's going to ruin what you're doing, I won't even do it. But anyway, we'll get into that in a second. Holiday hours, let's start with that because it is Christmas week, and if you need cash, we're going to tell you where you can get you some cash and the times you can go in and get you some cash. The hours are what?
Come in and see us. We're open regular hours this week. We are open 8 o'clock at the drive-thru Monday through Friday, and then our lobby's open at 8:30. And you can come and see us Monday through Thursday until 4:30 or 5 on Friday. And we're also open Saturday, drive-through only from 9 till noon. So if you need that last-minute cash gift or envelope, come see us. We're there Saturday as well.
Christmas Eve, 9 to noon
And
on
it's
Saturday.
for our members. It's, making sure that we are readily available to you. So, yeah.
It's Christmas week, folks. It's here. You can procrastinate all you want to, but all of a sudden you wake up and go, oh my gosh, it's Christmas week. Time to go. So
It's crunch time.
Crunch time. Pressure's on some are already done. She's already finished. The others are in the crunch. I found out 2 people yesterday won't even bother to go out till Christmas Eve and start shopping, which I think is...
there's no way.
You're pushing it because you get in there and stuff sold out and can't get what you want. So, but you have all week this week. Now, if you need cash, need some moolah, the loan special we've been talking about has been extended. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's been extended, and we just want to show our appreciation to our members, and that's why, we're here and doing that. So you can't find these better rates anywhere and better terms anywhere. We've got the best terms, best rates. And all you got to do is call us at 547-1200 or apply at bmycu.org. And you've got to move a loan to the credit union or finance a new loan with the credit union, and you get $200 cash. So you can't beat it.
Transfer from another financial institution, or if you come in and open up a brand new loan, then over $5,000.
Yep.
Best terms, best rates, and people are doing this, aren't they?
They're doing it, yeah.
So it's been going great
And it's
guns.
not just the cash. I mean, we have phenomenal service. We pride ourselves in community, in service, and helping you when we can. So, our loan rates, you can't beat them, but we've also got wonderful customer service.
You do?
Yeah.
What's the lady's name when you first walk in?
Christy.
Yeah. Sets the tone. You walk in.
She's awesome.
Yeah. They used to tell us when I worked in the radio, when you call at a business and whoever answers that phone sets hello, it sets the tone.
Right.
Or if you're calling, hello, this is Chick-fil-A, it's Tom Taylor, how can I help you? Hello, it's Chick-fil-A, what do you need? It sets the tone, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
not
call,
funny, but
I mean, have you had it happen, have you not?
yeah.
Call people different places?
I just can imagine,
And you
all
go,
of us at the credit union doing that.
why am I calling these people? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's awful.
hello,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, what do you need? You want a tray? No, they'll call up.
No.
Hello, this is Tom, Chick-fil-A, how can I help you?
Yeah.
And it sets the tone. My point of this is you walk in there, Christy sets the tone.
She has a wonderful voice on the phone, too.
Mhm.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
she's got a wonderful voice on the phone.
So you walk in
Yeah.
and you go, gosh, I'm glad I'm here because they appreciate, I go over to the tellers and they appreciate you being there.
That's right.
Sit down with the loan officers, any and everybody there inside the 4 walls. They do a great job. We appreciate them very, very much. You have a location on Roan Mountain.
Yep.
You have a location 19E.
That's right.
I have a location on Oakland Avenue right down from the old Meller Mushroom.
Yep.
Or as my buddy says, can't say it right, Meller. I said, no, it's not Meller, it's Mellow. No, it ain't. It's Meller Mushroom. Whatever. Okay.
ER, not W.
That's it. He's a little country.
Right, uh-huh.
That's it. It's not ER, it's OW. Mellow. Oh, no, it's Meller Mushroom. Whatever. But you know where it is. And we're right down from the Mellow Mushroom on Oakland Avenue is where you guys are located.
Yeah, and we're at the main office behind Elizabeth High School. So very convenient, and we are open drive-throughs on Saturdays. So
Including this Saturday, Christmas Eve.
yeah,
And including New Year's Eve, they're going to be open.
we are open
drive-
that Saturday as
On the
well.
drive-through. So there you go.
Yes, yes.
Yep. All right, so you've worn jeans all year. Where did you guys decide to give the jingle to? Have y'all decided yet?
We have a committee, and they handle that. Miss Dora will let us know. I don't think I've missed that email. she'll let us know, I think, kind of where it was
Decided.
distributed, and it goes to those in need for sure. And so yeah, I can't wait to hear about it, and we just know it's gonna help.
Refresh your folks' memory. Tell them what you guys did all year long.
We were,
Employees.
that word is so war. I just don't like it. We came to work
She's into
with jeans on.
Mhm.
If you wear jeans on Fridays, you pay $1,
Mhm.
and it goes to our Love Fund. And the Love Fund committee decides what members, families, children, and so forth in this community that needs it. And the money raised at all 4 locations is put in a pile, and then they distribute as needed.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a worthy organization will be the recipient of the money. And I guess I would assume, I don't know how many employees you have, I would assume this over the course of a calendar year, it would really add up. It would be some pretty good monies, right?
Yes.
So
Up in the thousands.
into the thousands. Cool.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to get a check because these folks wore jeans and kicked into you call it the Love Fund, right?
The Love Fund, yes.
The Love Fund. So there
Uh-huh.
you go. Saw Mrs. Miller at Food City the other day. Told her we brought more peanut butter in your direction, and she was very thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
And the food drive was over, but it's really not over. It stopped in November, but I think the needs out there, all you got to do is look at, what goes on and our economy and everything going on right now. There's a lot of folks out there hurting, so
Yeah.
you guys you do this all year round, off and on, right?
We do. We're always looking for ways to, help single family or families, children in need. We're always looking for that. We also work with TLC Community Center. So, we had a drop-off location for the toys for those children as well. They just had their little celebration Friday. So, continually we'll do that. And when they're out of school, you got to think about this too. Kids can't eat,
Right.
for the 2 weeks that they're out if they can't. So, that's where Serena comes in, and she sees those students, and it's just a wonderful thing that they can have that there for them to access.
Talking to a police officer in another town the other day, we were shooting a bull, and I said, drugs bad? He said, unbelievable. He said, here's what's sad. The parents are on drugs, they gotta go get their next fix. Guess who suffers? Kids.
Yeah.
They don't eat, they don't have the proper clothes, some won't have a Christmas because they're hooked on the drugs, and they've got to worry about getting that next fix. Unfortunately, they're that far into this.
Right.
And so as a result, the kids get not fed, kids don't get the clothes they need, the kids are the ones suffer for it. So, and that happens everywhere. And Serena says, they deal with that here too in Carter County. So it's not just a Carter County situation all over the place. However, so these kids after school's out, and it's out now till January, where they knew they were going to get at least 2 good meals, a breakfast and a lunch, that's now gone by the wayside.
Right.
So we need to step up and help, and Serena knows where they are. She knows the people the kids that are impacted because she deals with them every day. I don't, she doesn't. But we can help by helping out. Well, the name of the ministry again is Loaves and Fishes, is it not?
It is Loaves
Yep.
and Fishes Outreach Ministry.
So, and they feed 700 folks 3 or 4 nights a week,
Right.
year round.
Yep.
It's here in Elizabethton. So, anyway, she collected peanut butter, and we collected peanut butter. I think she said we ended up getting 50-some jars, which is not what I wanted. I wanted 100, but we got 50. She said, that's okay. That's more what we had when we started. I like to win. I wanted 100. I wanted 150, but I didn't get it.
I know.
But we'll try it again. We'll do it
Yeah.
again the first year. So we'll keep hammering it. So, all right, holiday hours, business spotlight. Tell me about this, would you please?
Yeah, our applications are available for you to fill out if you are a business account holder with us and you would like free promotional, advertisement on our social platform. You can apply. It's just like a small little form. Business Spotlight. You have any of our 4 convenient locations that's available. you will set up a display for your business for the month. That's available. So you fill out this application. You can go to BeMyCU.org and find it on there, Business Spotlight application, or you can call me at 547-1220 and I can tell you all the details. So
Okay. There you go.
yeah.
Are we continuing this into the new year? We are. Your visits?
Oh, I believe so.
Man, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just won't be here the next Monday or the Monday after. So it might be like, second week of January.
Yeah, she'll be off, but so we are going to continue this is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah,
Is that
definitely.
Is that the intent? Okay.
That is the intent.
All right. Here we go. In closing, phone number?
423-547-1200.
1200. Social media?
You can find us at Northeast Community Credit Union, BeMyCU, at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
All right. You know what we're going to do? You want me to do the
You know what you're going to do? You're going to sing, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to follow in behind you because you're going to go.
I really can't. I will literally have a panic attack in here.
You what? You what?
I will have a panic attack. Jesse did so good. He must not have anxiety.
You have an anxiety attack?
Mm-hmm.
A panic attack?
I just don't do this.
So you really aren't going to do this? You're not going to sing "We Wish You Merry Christmas"? We wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and you're going to go. Let me coach you. We wish you Merry Christmas. I'm going to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We wish you Merry Christmas. Oh, whoa, whoa, and a Happy New Year will be done. We're like 8 seconds. Coach, you can do this. This is. If I'm getting ready to hang myself out to dry because I can't call hogs, so I'm willing to give it a whirl. But so it's. This was
Way to put me on the spot, Tom.
This is what we call in the entertainment business as a awkward moment. So, but if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. I get it. If you don't want to, it's okay. But I think people would enjoy you doing we call this a clip. It's not a full song. It's just a.
We wish you Merry Christmas is like a high. It's a high.
Yeah. Yep. We're in scramble mode. We're in squirm mode over here, boys and girls. So if you just want to if you don't want to do it, you have to do it.
Well, am I the only one that didn't do it today?
What?
Am I the only one that didn't do it today?
No. I mean.
Did other people, all of them, sing?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Just because the word's out that you can sing. You said it, and I asked a couple of people since you were on the show. They said she absolutely can sing. She can. In fact, one said, remains anonymous, said she can bring the house down. I said, "Have you ever heard her sing?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh my gosh, she can sing." I said, "Okay." So now we're down to singing 2 lines, and she's bucking me. So that's okay. That's all right.
You know what? This is really crazy. I can really bring the house down when there's thousands of people in the room. When there's a few, that's when the anxiety really, because you know that they're all going to listen.
You have a captive, well, they're all going to listen anyway. If you're going to bring the house down when you're in a full house, they will all be mesmerized by what you do. But at this point, right now, before lunch really kicks in, we're looking at a total of 3, 8, 12.
You're not going to let me go until I do it.
14 people here that they're going to bring the house down. Now, Mr. Barnett's ready to go to the next guest. So if
he's so ready.
If you don't want to, it's okay. So I feel like
I feel bad now.
I feel like I'm pulling teeth over here, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. So I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Maybe in 2 weeks.
No, she's not gonna do it. If she ain't gonna do it now, walking out the door, I won't see her in 2 weeks. She ain't gonna do it in 2 weeks. That's okay. So.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. So. All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank
Very
you
good.
so much for having me.
Yep. I promise you, at about 1:05, my phone's gonna blow up. She's gonna blister me for putting her on the spot. She'll nail me to the wall. That's okay. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Let's do this one. This is great. This is one talking about spending time with your kids. Where is it? Did I just pass it? Yep, here we go. This is good stuff right here from Chick-fil-A on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Coming up next, Commander Barnett. Cold weather's coming. We better be ready to go. And I can tell you where you can get your stuff where they hammer high prices at Big John's Closeout.
Oh, it's snowing.
Right. Okay.
Let's make a snowman.
Can't now, honey.
Dad,
Sorry, kiddo.
want to make a snowman? I can't see.
Welcome, Sam. You're right on time.
You know me?
Of course. You want to make a snowman, right?
How did you? Hey, what's that?
That's lost time. And then there's time that flies.
Whoa.
Ah, together time. The best kind. It can make memories that last forever.
I wish my family could understand.
Here, sometimes people just need a little reminder.
Sam, where are you?
Time to go, Sam.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Mom, Dad, guess what? Cats took me to a time shop. What? With so many clocks and
I have to go.
cuckoos, lost time and time that flies, and all kinds of time. And here, the kinds you give.
What is this? Okay, everybody. There we go.
This is actually really fun. It's done.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards them.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Now, obviously, she does it. Well, she does sing. She doesn't want to sing in front of the people in here. Now, do you sing at church? Are you a singer?
Well, I sort of occupy some space up there in the choir, a little bit on the back row. They won't let me get up front.
Do you remember the Andy Griffith episode?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Where Barney's just belting, everybody's like, wow, and there's a guy behind him singing.
I know it, yeah.
Barney couldn't call hogs. That's me. I love to sing, but I'm not very good at it. But apparently she can sing, but she felt, and that's okay.
Well, it says to make a joyful noise, so I guess my contribution is a noise.
I usually say make a joyful beller, and that's what I do. I was like an old cow out in the field, I bell her, but
There
that's
you
all
go.
right. You know what the Lord says? He's not interested in our ability, he's interested in our availability. So,
That's right.
So there you
Absolutely.
go. This is a brother in Christ, man of faith, and we always appreciate that. We go into Big John's closeouts, and they're playing gospel music, or gospel Christmas music, or gospel music. So, and we always appreciate that, to say the least. So, but we're here at Big John's closeout. Mr. Mike's here, and so I want to tell him before we got started. I went over and bought it's really cool. They only had 2 others left when I bought it. A ceramic heater. Now it's a little box. It goes $750 on the low, high on 1,500 watts. And I can just tell you, it was less than $30. I thought, man, what a deal. So, and I took that and going to give that as a gift, as a practical gift. So,
If it gets real cold, you may have to open it up and try it out before you give it as a gift.
You're like this, yeah.
Right.
So, I want to hit the magic button here, because winter time is coming. It's here. It's cold now. It's going to be colder this weekend, but it's going to be cold. You know, like folks are flipping out. They're like, gosh, it's cold. I'm thinking it's December. It's supposed to be cold. So we're getting ready to tell you, like right now, for the winter months how you can have your place winterized, whether it's a home, condo, mobile home, whatever you live in, whatever it is, whether you rent, you own, whatever. Cold weather's cold weather, so here we go. Talking to my buddy Mike Barnett. Tell us, sir, how we can, for the winter months, get our homes or where we live winterized with Big John's Closeouts.
Well, as we talk about the winter months, there's always going to be those spells where, we have a little bit of a warming trend, then we turn right back around and we get cold again. So a lot of things you can do to sort of prepare for an extended period of time when you're going to have temperatures that are below freezing and things of that nature. And there's some very basic things that you can do, such as faucet covers, protecting that outside faucet, that's continually exposed to the weather. Pipes that run along the outside of your wall, you can wrap them with either fiberglass wrap-on pipe insulation, or we've got the foam pipe insulation that comes in 6-foot pieces in a number of different sizes. You can get half, 3/4 inch, and we can even order larger sizes for commercial type situations, but most people are looking at either the half or 3/4 or 1 inch foam pipe insulation. You talk about weather stripping and stuff around doors, drafts and things of that nature that put cold air into your heated area and just makes it a little more uncomfortable. So you can get weather stripping for your doors, windows. You can get window kits to go on the outside that you can sort of add another layer there to sort of help cut down some of the drafts and stuff of that nature. There's just a lot of different things you can do. We also talk about looking at being prepared in case you do have a situation where you've lost power. And with snowfall and wet snow, which they're not sure what we're going to get yet, and we're not sure what we're going to get throughout the winter seasons. You can also have propane heaters, backup wall type heaters, fireplace, gas log sets, even some of these for emergency in basements and other stuff, the top heaters that go on a little portable propane tank, either single burner or double burner. We've got those. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at being prepared.
Absolutely. And they have it all at Big John's Closeout where they hammer high prices. Talk about, you mentioned the propane, you have gas logs, and you also have, I used to call them the milk barn heaters.
Yep. Milk house. Yeah,
heaters,
a lot of them have that. We've got some of the milk house heaters, both the small ones and a little bit larger version of it. We've got the oil-filled radiator-looking heaters, that are more of a consistent type heater, and we've got some bigger box-type electric heaters and little miniature fireplace electric heaters that give you the look, of a fire and stuff of that nature to sort of add a little bit of ambiance, I guess you might say, to wherever you're trying to heat up and stuff of that nature. And I realize it probably isn't enough time to look at it, but we stock a full line of Owens Corning fiberglass insulation. If you've noticed, seem like your heat bills are going up and up, and you get up in the attic or look under the crawl space or basement and notice that maybe you don't have enough insulation there to cut down the drafts and to keep the heat loss down, we've got a full line, both 15-inch wide, 23-inch wide, everything from R11 on up to R48.
Got it all available at Big John's Closeouts. They hammer high prices. Hours are open.
Well, we're here from 7:30 to 6, Monday through Friday. And on Saturday, we're here 8 to 4, except for closing a little bit for holidays, which we will be closed Christmas Eve, that Saturday to give our staff and folks a little bit of a break. But we're normally there 8 to 4 on Saturday, and we're closed on Sunday, so our families can get out and worship and spend time together and just have a little bit of time to relax.
Social media, how do we find you?
Well, you can go to BigJohnsCloseouts.com. You can also email questions to experts with an S at BigJohns with an S, Closeouts with an S.com, or you can send things to me. I'll be glad to answer any questions you've got at Mike at MIKE at BigJohnsCloseouts.com. And then you can also check us out on Facebook. We occasionally put specials and promotions on there.
One of our great sponsors of the Tom Dooley Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Love having them on. They hammer high prices. Mike Barnett and the folks at Big John's Closeouts. So we're ready to go. I want to talk to you about something else folks are doing either for Christmas or the springtime. That's cabinetry, and they sell a lot of cabinetry, so I'm going to hit this button right here, and here we go again. Talking to our buddy Mike Barnett. Tell us about cabinets we can get at Big John's Closeouts.
Well, the one thing that we offer is we have pretty much a all wood line of kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities and linen cabinets. And we've got a wide variety of styles, profiles, finishes. There's a number of amenities you can add, from pull-out, trash bin trays, to soft close doors and drawers, where it doesn't slam shut and stuff of that nature. You can get everything from specialty like wine racks and plate racks to, different size and depth cabinets. A lot of people now are utilizing 36-inch and 42-inch cabinets in sort of a staggered profile on their wall to break up just everything being 30 inches tall. A lot of people in their corners and stuff, they like to do a taller cabinet, sometimes add glass doors to it or whatever of that nature to sort of, add a little something unique for their kitchen. And we can normally get most any of that in any of the profiles. Of course, now you're seeing a lot of gray cabinetry, and we've started to see a lot of interest in like blue cabinets and stuff of that nature. We also have people that are sort of utilizing maybe black cabinets in white. Maybe the bottom is black and the top's white, or vice versa, and they're breaking it up that way. So there's a lot of different things you can do. We can come out and measure. We can do a computer layout and give you frontal and top drawings that you can take home, study, and look at before you purchased and stuff of that nature. Of course, naturally, we're happy to do the estimate and the pricing of it. We can even deliver the cabinets, your new cabinets for your home. And while you're there, you can look at options for countertops, backsplash material, flooring. We're talking about flooring. We still have a decent supply of ceramic tile, but really the more popular option has been your luxury vinyl plank flooring, with waterproof, easy to install, extremely durable, and very well priced, anywhere from $229 on up. In a price for a floor that you won't have to replace for many, many years, even with small spills, pet messes, or whatever. You're covered.
There's no notes, folks. This is all product knowledge up here. There's nothing in here. This is all off the top, off the cuff, as they say. So the man knows what's going on. Big John's Closeouts. Social media, how do we find you?
Okay, you can do that on going to BigJohnsCloseouts.com. You can also email questions or ask for a quote or whatever at experts with an S at BigJohns with an S Closeouts.com. And also, if you've got cabinet questions, you can email those to our two cabinet guys at cabinets with an S at BigJohnsCloseouts.com. Check us out on Facebook and any place else.
One of our great sponsors, folks, is Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Love having them on. They hammer high prices at Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabethton. All right, got one more. I want to talk here, too, about replacement windows because that's something else. So let's hit the magic button. Coming up, we're going to be talking to Tanner Cook. We've got a lot of sports coming your way. If you missed it, Aaron Judge's baseball, we talked about it earlier in the show, went for $1.5 million on the auction. That's not bad.
That's right.
The new contract of Aaron, this is Travis McNeil money. The guy's making, Aaron Judge is going to make this. I'm not making this up. He's making $27,000 an inning. Aaron Judge.
It's amazing, isn't it?
$27,000 an inning times 9. If he plays, if he's on the outfield to hit the ball to him, right, the money's the same. If he gets it and strikes out 4 times, money's the same. $27,000 an inning.
Would you be able to pay him that to come on your show?
Yeah, I'd let him come on.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you do? I mean, for me, you could help a lot of people with that kind of money, but I can't fathom making that kind of. I don't know what I would do with it.
No,
because I'm a simple dude. I don't have to have a lot of money. So.
No, that's it. That's right.
I don't know, but he's making that kind of money. That's Aaron Judge money.
Hopefully
anyway,
he passes it on.
Yep. So the baseball that he hit the home run to break the record went on an auction over the weekend for $1.5 million. We got some more sports to tell you about coming up here in just a few minutes. So let's jump in here and hit it one more time. Talking to our buddy Mike Barnett again from Big John's Closeouts. Replacement windows. Tell us about that, sir, would you please?
Well, we live in a community where we've still got a number of homes that have been built quite a few years, some of them going back into the 60s, 70s, and even before, that have a lot of single pane type windows or older wood windows, or even some of the metal windows that Patty's and a lot of places used to sell that were just an aluminum thin type window. And, they have got hard to open. They generate a lot of heat loss because they're not that heavily insulated. Sometimes they're in need of major maintenance because they've deteriorated through the time and weather has went on. And with replacement windows, you can pretty much get those in about any size you want. Within every quarter of an inch, you can order them either in width and height. And so you can remove the old windows and put these new windows in without having to do a lot of structural work either outside or inside. And so that's one of the benefits of it. Also, they're very low maintenance. They're vinyl windows, so they're very easy to clean. You have very little maintenance and upkeep to them. And they come with a variety of options that you can get. You can get just regular insulated glass. If you are more energy conscious, you can get a low E glass, and that's especially helpful when you've got windows that are exposed to a lot of the elements, hot sun, stuff of that nature during the summer and the heating months, and argon gas that can also be added to the low E that just sort of adds a benefit to it to cut down on both heat gain and heat loss depending on the time of year that you've got. And you're available with either white or beige color, and you can get grids in between the glass if you like those windows that look like that they're broke up in 6 panes, 8 panes, whatever it may be as far as that goes. You can also get a half screen that will move up and down if you are concerned about raising the bottom window, maybe with a smaller child or something. You can leave the bottom window down, lower the top window, and move the screen up there so you can get airflow during the spring and fall time of the year. And these windows tilt in, so it's easy for the homemaker or whoever is going to be doing some cleaning. You can lower the window, tilt the latches, tilt it in, clean it off on the outside, put it back up. And you can do the same thing for the bottom sash. So it makes it easy, especially when you're dealing with second floors and stuff of that nature where they're hard to get to.
All available at Big John's Closeouts. They hammer high prices. How do we find you?
Well, you can come to 238 East Elk Avenue here in Elizabethton, Tennessee. You can give us a call at 423-542-3117. You can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at experts@bigjohnscloseouts.com. Or you can go to our Facebook or website, at bigjohnscloseouts.com. Cabinet questions, cabinets at Big John's Closeouts, or you can reach me personally, Mike at bigjohnscloseouts.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks, of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. They hammer high prices at Big John's Closeouts. Now, I want you to take off your Big John's cap and talk about the animal shelter. Cold weather's coming. We've got to make sure our pets are taken care of with this cold weather coming up, right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So you're involved in and around the animal shelter, are you not?
Yep.
Tell me about what's going on with them right now.
Well, with the animal shelter, naturally we always have probably more animals than we wish we had. But what we do out there is we always make sure that any animals that we have there that may be exposed to elements, when we get down to the temperatures that we're going to be getting down to later this week, we bring them in. We put them in kennels or in open areas where they can be inside, where they're going to be warmer and stuff of that nature. And that's something to remember for all of our friends and neighbors out there in the community. Make sure your animal has some warm bedding, whether it's straw, whether it's blankets or whatever. They have shelter. Make sure you regularly change their water, because it will freeze up overnight and could freeze up during the day as we stay down below freezing for an extended period of time. So make sure your animals are looked after. If you're looking for an animal, if you're thinking about maybe getting a puppy or a kitten or something for somebody at home, possibly as part of a Christmas gift, check with our shelter. We've got some wonderful animals. Our staff knows these animals. They know which ones are very appropriate, which ones that will mesh well with your family, and are kid-friendly. So check with our staff out there. They would be more than glad to help you with that and get another one of those animals in a forever home.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Great.
we wish all your listeners and stuff a very Merry Christmas. And, remember what we're celebrating. We're celebrating the birth of Christ.
Look at this right here. I love putting this on the screen because we unashamedly do that. If I can find it real quick. It's there it is. Boom. This is the season. This is the reason.
That's exactly right. Amen.
So, and here's the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. We always do that unashamedly. Today's verse, I've already told you once, and we'll tell you again, it is Psalms 145:3. Great is the Lord and most worthy of his praise. His greatness no one can fathom.
That's right.
So, unbelievable. And he looked down at me and you, a couple old scallywags, and said,
That's right.
I'm going to go up on that cross and die for them boys because they need it. And we do need it. We need him, don't we?
Absolutely. Every day.
Every day. Enjoy. Who's that cute girl you got over there?
That's my wife.
Yeah.
She's been hanging around me for 36, 37 years, so
That's awesome.
I'm pretty proud of her. She's put up with a lot, but
There you go.
she's a good woman.
You've outpunted your coverage, sir.
That's right, exactly. I did.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Hey, same to you.
Yes,
you
sir.
Have a great Christmas.
Yes, sir. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to go from talking about windows and cabinetry. Mr. Grindstaff's in the house. He's going to pick up banjos, only he can do. He is awesome with this banjo. He'll do that right after this from one of our great sponsors, Mary Kay, on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Discover what you love at MaryKay.com or with your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
Hi, this is Mandy Lewis with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Did you know we can quickly and conveniently deliver Mary Kay products directly to you? We offer easy-to-do home and office delivery. Avoid standing in a line for your skincare products when Mary Kay can ship them right to your door through the customer delivery service. Find out today how we can ship the hundreds of quality Mary Kay products right to your door. Contact me today at marykay.com/mlewis10377. That's marykay.com/mlewis10377.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. You're in for a treat, I can tell you that. This man is here, and he's going to pick this banjo coming up. There's Mackenzie, and there's Rachel. I think I got it right.
Yes.
Yes, I did. Mackenzie and Rachel are in the house, having a little din-din, or actually a little lunch. How are you, sir?
Good, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing good. This
Great.
man Yeah, he's a very humble gentleman, but God gave. I didn't even see Taz sitting there. Hello, Bubba. How are you? Huh? He's gonna scrub one off like the Dillards. Like, what was the
I
boy?
wish I had the rest of the Dillards with me, the Darling family.
The Darling, Briscoe Darling.
Yeah.
They could do it, couldn't they? They're pretty.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
As far as banjo, I mean, those guys.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
They played the role, but they really were pretty good, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I
They,
mean,
they played in real life.
Yeah, but on the
Rodney's
show.
still living and singing and out and about. So.
Oh, is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Here, you better hold this. It's getting loud in here.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So Rodney's still alive.
Yeah.
Still picking. So a lot of them are gone, right?
Yeah, I think so.
There's my big man over there. How you doing, sir? You doing good? Yeah. Wesley Irwin, Big Wes. I got these rings because of you, dog. You're one of the guys who made this happen.
I got 2 of them too. I just can't wear them everywhere.
Yeah. I'll never forget it. Never forget it. He's in there with his daddy on Christmas break.
I might hand this to Mackenzie and let her play it.
Can Mackenzie play the banjo?
I don't know. Probably as good as I can today, I would figure.
Love you, brother.
Love you too. Thank you, Taz. What a good man. That's a good guy right there. Works at the fire department. All right, so here's what we got. Farm Bureau.
Yeah.
We got our brand new calendar to tell you about. So it's free.
They're in the office. Folks have been stopping by and asking about them, and a lot of our members. So the calendars are in until supplies are gone.
Until they're gone.
Yeah.
It's a Scenic Almanac 2023 calendar, thanks to Farm Bureau.
And I'm leaving that one with you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's yours.
I'm a proud card.
So you can, if you don't garden, you can start. Officially start gardening.
I'm a proud card-carrying member
Yes.
of the Farm Bureau, by the way. Very
Yeah.
proud of it. So, have my health insurance with Farm Bureau. You
That's
didn't know
good.
that, did you?
I think you told me that.
Yeah. So, but folks are out there end of the year. He's a Farm Bureau insurance agent, by the way. He's one of our sponsors here on the show. And so, what folks are coming in now doing a end of the year checkup? What are you helping folks with?
Doing a lot of reviews. Folks reviewing their properties, their auto insurance, their deductibles, things like that. So we have been doing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why Farm Bureau? A lot of insurance agencies out there. Why would you say?
Well, we're the best
Okay.
to start off with, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, everything else you just no. It's sincerely we are number one in Tennessee life insurance rates. We're one of the strongest companies, of course, in the state of Tennessee, and the local service. We have local offices all through the state of Tennessee as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
you get the
located here in
service.
Elizabethton.
301 North Lynn, right across from Big John's and behind Happy Valley Credit Union.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two of our sponsors, matter of fact, which we're very proud of. So got them, all three of those folks in one spot. Big John's, Farm Bureau, Happy Valley Credit Union, all right there. So you're going to pick a little bit, aren't you?
I'll play a tune or two if I can get through it.
Yeah,
I'm out of
you-
shape,
Oh. You guys sang a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
Up
Probably
on
3 or 4
on
weeks
Sunday
ago.
morning?
Yeah.
And absolutely tore it up.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
streamed to that one. I had like 2,000 views where I streamed it that one Sunday morning. Went
Yeah.
up there and took my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Picked up.
I seen you.
Yeah, I was up there using a picking and a grinning. So, but you're going to pick now.
Yeah, if you want me to, I'll play something.
All right, here we go.
I think Owe's tuned in. I don't know if Finn is or not.
Who is?
Owe.
Hello, Owe.
Oh, boy, yeah.
That's his son.
I still think Mackenzie might play it. She's not. You want to?
Mackenzie, you want to play the banjo? No?
Mackenzie says no.
No, she won't play. Does she play?
I don't know.
Oh. All right, here we go. You're in for a treat.
I want to, for those technical listening, I'm going to do a drop C tuning.
Oh.
I've never done that on here. Just drop your fourth string. It's pretty
Drop.
simple.
Okay.
Let's see.
We doing a Christmas one first? What we
You
doing?
want to?
Let it rip. What we
Yeah.
singing? Or what
Let's do
we-
Jingle Bells.
Let's do Jingle Bells. It is effortless, folks. I'm telling you, it is a gift from the good Lord. Whew. Jingle bells on the banjo. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right.
Yeah.
What's next? What do you want to
do
pick?
one more?
I want to do a couple more while you're
Oh
here.
goodness, I'll do one more. How's that?
Okay. Well, let's do.
Do one more.
All right. Let me see. Can I do Cripple Creek or Will the Circle Being Broken?
Do that.
Can you
I'll
finish?
play
With,
one.
can you finish with Rocky Top?
Oh goodness, we're doing a whole set.
No.
I'll do one from the Civil War. It was written before the Civil War, but through a lot of the wars, guys would hum this tune. It's called "Home Sweet Home,"
Okay.
and I was thinking of that coming in here, and it's in a drop C tuning as well. Earl Scruggs carried it over to the more modern style banjo. Of course, pretty neat little tune.
Yeah. How tough is it to learn to play the banjo? I know it's a goofy question,
Well,
but
I'm 39. I'm still trying to figure it out. Been playing since I was 12, so you know, I try to keep learning anyway.
So, all right. So
Then on the flip side of that, if it was that hard, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So,
so I'm just going to not try to learn it. I'm just going to listen to Daniel Grindstaff because he's got a couple of CDs out. All right, here we go. This is called Home Sweet Home.
Yes, sir.
Then you're going to do Rocky Top. Okay.
All right.
Love it. All right. So, before he plays Rocky Top, if you need help as an agent or from an agent, you're willing to, you take care of auto,
home and life.
Auto, home, life.
Yes, sir.
So, is it too late age-wise to get a life insurance policy? Somebody out there in their 50s, 40s, anytime's a good time?
One of the biggest hurdles we have are folks when they retire. A lot of them don't think about losing their life coverage with their employer,
right?
Or when they change jobs. And so the sooner, of course, that you can get coverage, the more reasonable the rate, so to speak. But we do have a lot of folks that when they retire, they'll stop by. And a lot of times if I can catch them before a certain age bracket, I can get their rate lower. So I do encourage people to check into it. Just stop by and let us quote, and see what we can do for you, because everybody needs some coverage.
Yep, everybody needs some.
We make sure to kind of accommodate everyone's budgets, their family scenario. It needs to be specific to that.
Yep.
What they can budget, what they can afford. But everybody does need some coverage. You do not want to leave that type of expense on whoever the next in line is.
Exactly.
So
kind of think ahead.
Yeah.
For your loved ones.
Yes, and we walk people through the process. There's no 1-800 number. We have folks in the office to help with that. That's what we're there for.
All right, I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to get off camera, so I'm going to record this. I'm going to put this in the system and play it all the time. So I'm going to get over here. Don't play yet till I set you up, because I get the magic button.
Little difficult, nobody to sing it unless you want to sing it, Tom.
I ain't singing it, no. No, I ain't singing it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so Rocky Top, for little trivia, was actually released on Christmas Day in 1967.
Really?
The song was released on Christmas Day, Decca Records, for the Osborne Brothers.
Osborne Brothers started
in 1967, yeah. And I played the 40th anniversary of Rocky Top at the Ryman Auditorium with Bobby Osborne. It's been been several years. Y'all can do the math on that. How many 67 is plus 40s when that happened. But I actually got to play the banjo that recorded Rocky Top at the Ryman Auditorium for the anniversary of it. Little humble brag there, but
That's how good the man is. That's how good the man is,
Yeah.
folks. All right, we'll get out of the camera. Wait a minute, don't start yet. Here is Daniel Grindstaff with Rocky Top.
What do you think?
I think it's a keeper. I believe you're hard, as they say back home. I believe you're hard. We're going to hire you. It's good stuff.
Hard.
Yeah. All right. So you've been on the Ryman Auditorium.
Yes, sir.
You've played with Shenandoah.
Yeah,
correct?
Marty, yeah, I worked for him the last, Marty Raven, the last 6 years I played.
Yep.
Full time, should I
Yep.
say. Yeah.
So, you miss it? Miss being on the road?
I miss some of the people. I do not miss being gone.
Yeah.
That's, I would not want to be gone from the
Family.
wife and the kids.
Sure,
No,
the family.
I am a homebody. But I miss some of the friends I've made. Of course, we've stayed in touch through the years, a lot of the guys, but it's a lot different when you're seeing them every week, week in and week out, Of course, when I was doing that, I got hired in at 18. I did it from 18 to about 29, and I was just around them more than I was family. But
Priorities
miss some
change.
of the people, but I do not miss being gone.
On the road. Yep, priorities change. So, biggest crowd, how about the biggest thrill you've ever had? What's the biggest?
The first time I played the Opry was at the Ryman. It's the first time I played there. That was a big one. And then playing the Grand Ole Opry House was a big one.
You played the Grand Ole Opry?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Then we did the Smithsonian Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C. at the National Mall. That's a good memory. And then I played Fox and Friends one time on Times Square in D.C. That was a good one, too.
So which country music star was the one you got a chance to rub elbows with and went, wow, I can tell you I saw or talked or hung out with blank?
A lot of the, what I would consider the legends that I grew up listening to were the guys that I wanted to see in person. I wanted to just kind of see how they operated live and, off the stage, how they carried themselves, and the ones that I was starstruck about, so to speak. Of course, I was always a big Osborne Brothers fan, so when I first got to see them was huge. But Glenn Campbell, Charlie Daniels, Merle Haggard, goodness, Ronnie Millsap.
Love Ronnie Millsap.
Those guys, I just really, really would figure out if I were there and they were there, how I could navigate just getting to see them. Yeah,
and when
I
you
looked
did,
up to them just that much.
And when you did, they were pretty down home, weren't they?
Oh yeah,
just like me and
goodness,
you.
Yeah, very, very kind. But that's, that was some of the people that were kind of larger than life to me. And everybody's got folks that they might like more than others. But that's still kind of who if I listen to music, I've still listened to the people I did, that inspired me to want to play. Which is, as a banjo player, it was Earl Scruggs and Sonny Osborne, J.D. Crowe, which I got to be around those guys too, and then all three of those are now gone. But I like a lot of different kinds of music. So
One guy I always wanted to meet, never got a chance to meet him. Tried to, just get George Jones, never could get hooked up
Yeah.
with him. I always wanted to meet the possum. To me, he's the
I
all-time
got to see him a couple of times. So.
greatest country singer.
Oh, he could do it. No joke.
I have this DVD of his George Jones live in concert. In fact, it was recorded
in
in
Knoxville?
Knoxville.
Oh, yeah. That was a good
Coliseum.
one.
Oh, he was on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he had a lot of troubles, we know that, but that particular night, he was on, and even his band guy, the guy that played, I think his name was Ronnie.
Ron Gaddis played bass.
Yeah. He even said in an interview, said if there was ever a night he was on that night.
Yeah.
And the crowd went nuts. It was really,
sure.
it's great. I bought it at, I don't know where I bought it. I think it's out of print now, but look here, you've got.
Yes.
Right there.
Still on my mind. If
John-
I had somebody to sing it, I would. Boy, that's a beautiful song.
John
Yes.
Hartford's
Yeah.
Still on My Mind.
Thank you.
Is that the same one
Yes.
that Glenn Campbell did?
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Hartford
John
wrote
Hartford wrote it. Glenn
I
Campbell
didn't know
had the
that.
hit on it.
Hartford wrote.
John Hartford wrote "Gentle on My Mind."
I did
That's
not
what
know
got his
that.
career going.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Interviewed John Harper one time. The guy with the little black hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, on the same bill, it had John Hartford, Gary Stewart, Ricky Skaggs, and Bo Cephas on the same.
Wow.
On the same concert.
How about
Interviewed those guys down in Florida. But John Harper's a great interview.
Yeah, I'd guarantee.
Yeah. And who's the lead guy from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band? Had him. John McEwen?
Yeah, he was the banjo guy.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Had him on. Interviewed him one time too. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Millsap,
Oh, one of my favorites.
I'm listening to his gospel CD right now in the car.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, he sings "Holy, Holy, Holy," raises the rafter. I mean, he can do it, and he's still
out some.
Yeah, still out some. He's probably in his late
78.
70s, 78. Yeah. Ronnie Millsap. Wow, what a singer. Daniel Grindstaff, folks.
sir.
So his day job, he sells insurance and sells a lot of it at Farm Bureau. Does very good, and he would love for you. I think be right in saying all you would like to do is get a chance to quote somebody's insurance,
Yeah.
right?
Stop by, see us. Yeah. We're there. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love what I do and try to help folks as best I can.
Yep. Andy Scott's a good man.
He is. He runs a good ship right there. We
Yep.
got some good guys. We're surrounded with a good team at that office.
Ladies in the front office, awesome.
Yeah.
They're
they
good
do a
peeps
good
too.
job.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They really do.
All right.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
we,
Will.
we wish everybody a Merry Christmas. and
Yeah.
For those that's already insured with us, we appreciate you being there.
We go to church together and Sunday
do.
school together.
Yeah.
And we hang out together. We're brothers
That's
in
right.
Christ. So speaking of, we're about to put our pastor on. So
Where's he at?
he's right here in this commercial.
Oh, there he. Okay, I thought he was here.
No. Rachel's here.
Rachel is here.
Mackenzie's in the house. Mackenzie plays basketball for Tia Duggar. She's getting better every game. The other day she grabbed that rebound and she snapped that ball and said, uh-oh.
That doesn't surprise me.
She got a little attitude. She gets that
That's
from her
good.
mama or her daddy? Her mama.
Boy, don't. Hey, there you go. I'll let you.
Oh,
I'll
I
let
can go
you
ahead and
figure
do
that
it.
one out.
She gets that from her mama. Mama's got a little toot, so yep. She grabbed that rebound and said,
That's good.
I'm going to snap it out of there. I'm going to take it with authority. So Merry
Good
Christmas,
deal.
brother.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Yep.
Appreciate you having us on.
Yes.
Appreciate what you do for the community.
Love it. It's an honor. Great picking, too.
Well, thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk to Tanner Cook to wrap it up here. We're live on the Tom Bailey Sports Show. We'll be right back after this.
My name's Mark Fowler, and I'm the pastor of Pleasant Beach Baptist Church right here in Elizabethton. And we're excited to see what God is doing. And as we enter into this time of year where we celebrate not only Thanksgiving, but as we think about Christmas, and it's more to us than the gifts and the family traditions. It's a reminder that the Savior of the universe came to live and die and shed his blood for our sins. And as we celebrate Christmas time, we want to invite you to come be with us. We have several special things going on, and you can see the dates on the screen as we see our children's program and then our adult choir and then team play. You see the events there. But there's no better time to come and to be a part of a church as it is at Christmas time. And we encourage you to come as we celebrate the Lord's birth, but not only his birth, but his life, his sacrifice, and it reminds us of his soon return. And we'd love to have you be with us sometime soon. Well, my name is Mark Fowler, and we are again here in the auditorium of the Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. And I want to invite you to something special. We're thankful for all that's been going on during this Christmas season. But on Christmas this year, on Christmas morning, is on Sunday. And so December 25th, we're having a special candlelight service at 11 o'clock. And we'll sing the Christmas carols together, have portions of the Word of God read together, and then just an abbreviated message. But we want to invite our community to come be with us on Christmas morning as we have a candlelight service, and we'd love to have you come.
Double C Western Supply. Hey, dudes, you started with 600 pairs. You don't have 600 pairs now. You've been moving them.
They are selling, thankfully. But
yes.
Yes, we have a lot in the store. 600 pairs to choose from. 11 different styles for men, 14 different styles for women. And we do have some kids on the way. We ordered them. We've got the order, so we've got kids coming as well. This is some examples of the men's we've got in stock. All the men's are $65. Super lightweight, super comfortable, very supportive on your feet. And these are just some of the styles we've got. This is probably one of my favorites.
Mine too.
I love the pattern on it. It's they call it Grade Patriotic. So it's it's like the flag, you know, but it's kind of not as bright where you could wear it with about anything. The black on black has probably been the most popular in men and women, with the black sole and the black top. So just a very neat look that would go with almost anything.
What size? How big a size?
Oh my goodness, we go up to 15s.
Oh, good. You got my size.
And we start with a size 7 in men's. So that would even cover a 7 in men's is a 5 in youth. So if you have a child that would want to wear those, they can be covered now. If they're a 5 in youth or bigger. That one they call a camo print, of course, with the brown and the tan and the greens and things. But also like this one, I like the ones that does not have the white sole where they're not getting as dirty. But that one has more of a grayish tan sole also. So yeah, we're very excited to have the Hey Dudes in, and a big variety and a lot of sizes to choose from.
All right, we got a couple more down here.
Okay, you want to do the women's?
Oh, we're just doing guys. That's right. We're just doing guys right now. There you go.
Those
Now,
are women's there.
show me this real quick.
Okay, just a few other accessories we have for the men. That is a just like a wallet or a money clip made by STS.
Okay.
Only $15 on those. They're full leather, 100% leather. Area is always has a patriotic flag. And this is one that they've done recently. Brand new, we've not had it long, and they sell fast. We were unpacking them and sold one like that. So a very popular design there on those wallets by Area. So we've got all kinds of things for men. I think where we started with women's clothing and jewelry, you know, we it's hard to overcome that misconception, but lots of men's, probably more men's than women's, clothing, hats, caps, belts, boots, you know, you name it, we can get you outfitted.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Social media, how do we find you?
Social media, we're on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group page and Instagram and also TikTok.
You got it. Love coming here, folks. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world, the Double C Western Supply, first down in football. Again, great sponsor, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show on Railroad Street in Elizabethton, Double C Western Supply.
Yep.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's go to the phone. He's there, buddy. Tanner Cook, sports writer, John City Press, Kingsport Times News. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Tom. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, and I appreciate you. Hello, Kerry Reed, watching. Hello to Everett Wagner and Linda Wagner and Kathy Lyles. Thank you guys for watching the show. All right, I'm a Raiders guy. It's the craziest play on the last play of the game. You saw it. I replayed it about 10 times this morning before I came to the show. What was this guy thinking? It's a tie game. I know they're trying. It's 24-24. They're trying to get it down to close enough for a field goal. They ran out of time. Talking about the Patriots, throws it over the middle, or no, the guy runs it down the middle, the running back, and then he laterals it to another teammate who tries to throw it across the field to the quarterback for reasons I don't know. And then, of course, I'm glad he did because the Raiders got intercepted and ran it back for a touchdown as time expires and the Vegas Raiders win the game. Did you watch it? What do you think?
I mean, I watched the replay. I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched the replay of the last play of the game, and you know that has to be one of the top 3 dumbest plays in NFL history. I mean, what is that guy thinking? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was just, that was just, oh gosh, it was just so dumb to throw it all the way back across the field thinking you could hit the quarterback, and then Chandler Jones just catches it wide open, stiff arms Matt Jones into the ground, and runs it all the way back. It was unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, and so as a result of that, the Raiders are still alive in the playoffs, barely, but the Patriots have just eliminated themselves, and Belichick was livid, to say the least. And, of course, he kind of shrugged it off, but that'll be one that stings him for a long time. And so, anyway, that was yesterday, the Raiders, and, we don't win often, so when we do win, I like to gloat about it. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at some baseball. You got Carlos Rodon for the Yankees. Are you happy? Is that a good thing for you since you're a Yankees guy?
I really was. I'm not up to par on all this stuff yet, but I know we got Judge, so that's good. I'm cool with that. As long as we got the big guy, we're fine. Yeah, I assume Carlos Rodon's a pretty good player, so I forgot what the deal was, but that's probably a pretty good pickup for us.
Yeah, I would think so. Carlos Rodon for the Yankees to help that staff, and with Severino back and Cortez is back, is he not? They re-signed him, I think. I don't think he was going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got Nestor Cortez back. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty good, I would have to think. That's a pretty good pickup. A left-hander, he's been injury prone, but still you got a southpaw that can bring it. So you got Carlos Rodon now, the Yankee staff, and some of these moves. Of course, Judge, you re-signed Judge with the Yankees. Turner goes to the Red Sox. I know that's your big rival. Is that a good move for Boston to pick up Trey Turner coming over from the Dodgers?
Didn't they get him some sort of big contract though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huge contract.
It'll be I think it's a good move for Boston, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it works out.
I said Trey Turner. I'm sorry, it's Justin Turner. 2-year, $22 million contract. Justin Turner. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Trey Turner.
I did. I read it wrong. My bad.
Okay.
And then J.D. Martinez left the Red Sox and went to the Dodgers. So, that's one from your rival team that's not going to be there now.
He's getting a little bit older now, though.
Yeah. A little long in the tooth.
I'm pretty sure.
A little long in the tooth. We're talking to our buddy. Of course, they saved the best bowl game for today. That's the only one out there. I mean, Saturday had like 10 bowl games. Today there's only one. That's the Thundering Herd. Marshall taking on UConn at the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Why are you snickering, Tanner? That hurt me. That's my team. That's my alma mater. So, why?
I know.
So anyway, they're playing today. Marshall and UConn at I think 2:30. The Myrtle Beach Bowl started to go, and I thought, nah. By the end of the weekend, it's like I don't want to go anywhere. Just stay home. But anyway, they're playing today. What is your take on all these guys stepping away from it? It's like, Kentucky. I mean, all these, Tennessee lost Hyatt. He's gone. He's not playing in the Orange Bowl. Two of Clemson's big defensive stars aren't playing. So what's your take on all these guys opting out of not playing in the bowl games to get ready for the NFL draft? Or a couple of them just said, well, I just don't want to play. So now we're into, I just don't want to. It's not that there's a commitment. I mean, the NFL draft to me is bad enough, but just to say, Tanner just says, I don't want to play. I'm not going to play. I mean, what do you say about that? Because that to me is wrong in a lot of fronts.
It is wrong, but I mean, I can sort of understand it because, these guys are getting ready for the NFL draft and they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to have their stock plummet.
Right.
So I can see it from both fronts, but I mean, you can get hurt playing any football game.
Well, sure.
So I mean, what difference does it matter? I mean, it's one more game with your team. I would think that you probably want to do that, but that's just my opinion.
I would think so, yes, and. I just think if you sign a scholarship to be a player of said university, I think you got to represent them and be there till it's over. I mean, I just,
Right, I agree with you.
I've housed you for 4 years. I put you in the best situation, the best athletic facility. I'm feeding you like a king. or a queen, depending on your gender, every single day for 3 or 4 years. You're traveling first class. It goes on and on and on. So why in the world, at the end of this, I just think they ought to stay there till their scholarship is ended. That's just me, and I'm old school. A lot of folks know, they need to get ready to go to the NFL draft. Well, Tanner, here's what it is. You played for, I picked someplace, Appalachian State. If you weren't good at Appalachian State when you played there, nobody would know about you, nor would you be given the opportunity to play in the NFL because you played for Appalachian State. Now you've turned your back on them, I think. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So we do agree on some things sometimes, so there you go. We are live, and we are high school basketball. I mean, I know I'm not going to keep you long because you got things to do, and I do too. But, high school basketball, give me 3 teams that you watched so far. You said these guys can play. 3 guys teams and 3 girls teams. You know what? They're pretty good at what they do. Who would that be right now?
Well, let's start with the boys first. Tennessee High, I think, is probably the best team in the area. They're really, really good. They got size, they got skills, they got everything. Second team that I like so far is Unicoi. They're again very good, lots of size, lots of shooting ability, lots of depth. Third team, they're starting to get it rolling here. Dobbins Bennett, they got their own tournament this week over here at the Tribe Athletic Complex, aka the former Sullivan North High School. We'll see how they do this week. Another team that I want to throw in there, I haven't seen them yet, but I know they're really good. Hampton's really good. They've taken out some bigger names this year already. For the girls, I hate to be this kind of slim pickings on the girls. I haven't seen Elizabeth yet. I know they're really good.
They are.
Hampton is apparently pretty good. They're still undefeated. And then I haven't seen a lot of the big conference. I know Crockett's supposed to be good. I haven't seen them yet, but they're. I guess you are what your record says you are. So they're pretty good. Even though I haven't seen them, but that's 3 and 4 probably the better teams that I've seen so far this year.
All right, we'll let you go. I'll talk to you. Are you around next week? Or will we take some time off? Because the show keeps trucking.
Next week is the Arby's, so you might be you might get me few and far between. So.
Yeah, let me get you live from Arby's. That'd be a good time. Give me a live report. That'd be good. We can work it out on the phone. We did that last year. Forgot about that.
I think so. Yeah, I think we did.
We'll work on that. So. Merry Christmas. Of course, he's a newlywed, so there you go. Merry Christmas to you and Mrs. Cook. So your first Christmas will be one of those memory makers. So have a good one, and I'll talk to you, I'm sure, next week during the Arby's, all right?
Indeed. Merry Christmas to you and yours, and Happy New Year. And I'll see you.
Yep. I appreciate all you've done this year, this calendar year on the show. You've added a lot to the show, so thank you.
Appreciate that. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. Bye. That'd be my buddy Tanner Cook, sports writer, John City Press. Did y'all get fed? Was it good? Everything's good? Everybody's happy? Mike, are you happy? You like Phil? You're happy, happy, happy? There you go. All right. We're here live again, Wiz. We are. And let's see. Let's go to the screen. And, oh, boy. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi.
What's your name?
Landon.
Landon. All right. Landon Lewis. Kind of know your brother.
Huh?
I kind of know your brother a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of know your mom a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, reckon we get her over here on the screen?
Probably not.
No, not a chance. No. But we can get your little brother now.
Yeah.
You're the drummer. You took up drums.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah. You're the drummer at what school?
Tia Digger.
Okay, now what kind of drums? It's not, I learned the other day, it's not just drums, there's a...
Type.
Yeah, what type of drums do you play?
Well, I don't play any drums right now. I'll be honest, I'm just in beginner band.
Yeah, just a beginner.
I don't play any drums.
But when you do play, what will you be playing?
Well, I'll probably play snare drum.
Snare?
Yeah, but I hope to play tenor.
Tenor drums, there you go. Play tenor. Now, what's the ones you put over your shoulder, and there's like 3 or 4 of them?
That's the tenor.
That's the tenor drum?
That's the tenor.
That's the one you want to do?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So you're practicing to do that?
I mean, you put them all over your shoulder.
Put them all over your shoulder. Is that heavy, by the way?
Yeah.
It is heavy?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
All right. Doesn't bother you?
Oh, well, you gotta
Get used to it? Yeah. Tell me one thing you want for Christmas.
I think you stumped me a little bit, Tom.
What?
You stumped me a little bit.
I stumped you?
You stumped me.
Every young man wants to know what he wants for Christmas. One thing you want for Christmas.
Well, I'm not that young anymore.
Oh, no, you're not that. You're becoming an older gentleman. You got it. So, but what would you like? Nothing? You don't know of anything?
A new pair of drumsticks, that'd be nice.
New pair of drumsticks. All right, we'll see if we can't work on that. New pair of drumsticks.
Drumsticks are always nice.
All right. All right, let me get your little brother on there real quick. Go back over and eat your lunch. Next. Here he comes. Yeah, I thought I'd bring these guys on before we get out of here. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Will Lewis.
Will Lewis. How old are you?
10.
10. He just had a birthday. He's 10 years old. Do you want to show your necklace that you have that you got for your birthday, which is really cool? You got it on? Look here. What number do you wear? What your mom got that for you? What number do you wear?
12.
12, yeah.
And I got a bracelet today.
Oh, you got a bracelet today too?
Yeah, from
Whoa.
Target.
Huh?
From Target. We were going to Christmas shopping.
Target Christmas shopping got him a bracelet. Let me see it. Put it up here. Let me see. That's pretty cool. All three of those are new? Oh, they're all connected?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's got a magnet clip.
Cool. All right. What did your brother get at Target?
A Nerf gun.
A Nerf gun. What did your mother get? What did your mother get at Target?
Nothing.
She didn't get
Christmas
anything.
presents. It's silenced.
Christmas presents in silence. Okay. She didn't get any bracelets or anything. All right. So.
I can't tell.
All right. How's your basketball going?
Good.
Going good.
We got a game this Saturday, so.
This coming Saturday? Okay. On Christmas Eve? You have a game on Christmas Eve? No, don't have a game on Christmas Eve. I wouldn't think so. But after Christmas, we'll have a game. So, all right. So what's your brother said he wanted a pair of drumsticks? What's one thing you want for Christmas?
Beats.
Beats?
Headphones.
Like the vegetable beats?
No, headphones.
Oh, headphones ain't beats. I got you. So are those pretty cool?
Mhm. They're on a Christmas sale. They're around 150. They're usually 300.
They're 150, but they're usually $300. They're $150 of Beats. Okay.
They're headphones.
Are they really cool? They sound really good.
Yeah, they're wireless and they're Bluetooth.
Will Lewis is going to help me. So he says anyway. He's going to help me with do some ball games, right? You want to help me do the stats, and you're going to help say the starting lineup and all that stuff, right? You are going to do that a couple times. Okay. I think your brother said you're going to too. So he's going to too. All right. Any chance your mom could help me do the starting lineup? Not a chance. No, not a chance. So, all right. What'd you have to eat over there, big guy? Chicken sandwich?
Yeah, with Colby Jack cheese.
Colby Jack cheese. All right. Get back over there and wolf it down. That'd be Will Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. Be a good way to wrap up the show. Tomorrow we're going to be at, where am I at tomorrow? Cannon Furniture. Wednesday we'll be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday we're going to be at Lingerfield Drug Center. And Friday, back on a Food City Friday, we'll be at Food City here in Elizabethton. So weather may be interesting on Friday, but we plan to be somewhere doing a show Friday. So we are out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Let me run down real quick. High school basketball tonight. Let's see who's playing where in some of the holiday tournaments. Cloudland will be at Westridge tonight. Tennessee High and Hampton are in Florida for a tournament there. The Christmas tournament in Rogersville has Jenkins, Kentucky and Hancock County, Union County and Happy Valley, West Green and Sullivan East, and South Green and Cherokee. That's on the girls' side of the Christmas tournament in Rogersville. Girls basketball today, Cloudland at Westridge. Twin Springs is Jenkins, Kentucky, Hancock County and Phelps, Kentucky, Cumberland Gap versus Hampton's Ladies, and Happy Valley and Cherokee. That's what's going on there in the girls basketball in Tennessee. And then for Southwest Virginia boys play today, Holston and John Battle, Patrick Henry at Castlewood, and the girls doing the same. So there you go. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks again for Daniel Grindstaff, Mike Barnett, Andrea Lewis, and Tanner Cook been on the show. And, of course, we had Will and Landon stopped by with her mother. They're out Christmas shopping. So there you go. Out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Back at it again tomorrow. Going to be at, as we said, Cannon Furniture tomorrow. Broadcasted live. Let me give you the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross, and here it is. Psalms 145:3 says, "Great is the Lord and most worthy of praise. His greatness no one can fathom." That's a good way to end the show. We'll see you back tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Monday. Enjoy this great weather. It's going to get a little interesting at the end of the week. That's okay. It's December, and it's winter, and it's Christmas week. Get out there and shop. You're running out of time. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday. We always wrap it up by telling you, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching.